Hi everyone, this is a beauty and craft channel, so please subscribe. Today we are going to be making these masks, and this is what they look like. These are ones without the earlobes, and instead they go up and around the face. Okay, let's get to it. Also, I used 3 different videos to make my own type of mask. I will link all the videos down below so that you can review them and maybe they will help you too.
Originally, I used a pattern that had a nose bump on the top. It's much easier without the nose bump on the top. I will link that pattern to the first listed website that's linked down below. And what you can do is just make an 8 by 7 inch fabric. And this one has a curve at the bottom. However, I recommend not doing the curve. I think it's easier without the curve.
You need 2 pieces of fabric. These are my 2 pieces. And what you want to do is, if you have a fabric that has a pattern on top, you're going to take that pattern and put it face down towards the other pattern. Also, mine have slits in them, but just ignore that. That was from the video, but I believe it's easier to do it without the slits. It saves time, and just for me, it was easier. In addition to the 2 pieces of fabric, you will need 2 pieces of elastic. One piece is 10 inches, and then the second piece is 13 inches. The larger piece, the longer piece, is for the top of the mask. I will link below where I bought my elastic. We're gonna do this edge first. You're gonna take this fabric and put it right on top of it. So you're gonna have a little bit of it sticking out, and you're gonna try to pin it. So that's what it looks like pinned. We want to get this done. So we're going to start at the corner. So you're going to put your thing down. Also, I'm a beginner sewer, so I don't really know what anything's called, and I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm able to do this. Anyway, so I put the needle down. I'm going to go forward. I'm going to go backwards, back stitch. Forward one more time.
You're going to keep the needle in, lift up the presser, turn the fabric. Now the top, which is not the rounded part, is on my right.
You can take out the needle, and then you're going to sew all the way to the other side. And you're going to stop right before you get to the corner. Once you get the corner, you're going to put your needle back in, lift this up, and we're going to put in the other piece of elastic. Make sure when you sew that, you do not get your elastic. So we're going to get the elastic here. Put this right in here. See how it's sticking out? I'm going to show you a little better view. So you see how it's sticking out just like the other side. We're going to sew it just forward, backward, and then forward again.
Now we're just going to sew this whole right side.
And now you're going to get your 10-inch elastic, and you're going to do the same thing. So put your needle down, lift this thing up, put this so that it's sticking out a little bit and almost towards the bottom. And you're going to sew and back. And one more. Find a spot, put your needle down. This is the curved bottom. We're not going to sew to the middle. We're just going to sew a little bit because we're going to end up turning inside out. So we want to leave a little bit room. So we're just going to curve around here and stop. Okay, we're going to cut the string.
So let me show you what we have done so far. We have the top done with the elastic, the right-hand side, and then a little bit of the bottom.
Next, what we're going to do is we are going to sew down this side, put in the other elastic. I'll show you that part, and then sew to here. Okay, so I put this down, And you're going to sew this all the way down. Put the needle down, putting the corner in, lifting this up. So you're going to sew that all the way down. Put this down. You want to stick in your elastic so that you do not sew it. We're going to turn and just do a little bit of the curve. The top, the sides, and on the bottom. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn it inside out from the middle bottom. And we're going to pull out the corners. And you're going to pull out this part. And you want it so that the edges are like this. So we pulled it out like that. So now we just have this part, which is like the curved bottom. And we're just gonna tuck that in. And now you're going to sew along the bottom. So I folded it in, and then I am just gonna sew along the bottom. Just to close it up. So now we have the mask. The next part's a little bit tricky, is to make the pleats. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold it up kind of like an accordion. So you're just gonna pinch these together and then pinch these together again so that it looks like this. I find it best when you go from the bottom up, or I was told that. And then when you have them there, you could pin one each like this, but I am trying to make a lot and I'm trying to quicken up the process. I also don't have much patience. So what I do is I just put them right in the middle, and then we're gonna sew each side. Okay, so I'm starting with the left side. I'm gonna start with the outside, about 1/2 of an inch from the edge. And I'm just gonna sew it. I'm actually gonna sew it all the way down because I like how that looks the best. However, you just wanna make sure you're not sewing on the elastic. So go down, and then this tends to come out, so if you want, you could even go over it again. I'm gonna do the other side. And then you're just gonna cut any extra strings that you have. And obviously you're gonna take out the pin. There you have it, that's your mask. And when whoever is gonna use it, they can open it up a little so it covers them a little better. And just remember that this goes around the head in the back. And please don't forget to hit subscribe. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.